63 by your Saturday. Clear skies returning to the Midland, helping the cold temperatures off.
We'll be tracking a round of thunderstorms moving across the Midlands. The First Alert Weather Team has got you covered.
Because breast cancer in men is so rare, in general, people are not well educated, and men do tend to not pay as much attention to their breast. Even if they have a lump, if it's not painful, they just assume that it's normal. Breast cancer can occur in any man or woman or animal that has breast tissue. Obviously, breast cancer in women is much more common than men, but 1% of all breast cancer cases occurs in men. So it's important that men realize that they have breasts and there's a very small chance that they can get breast cancer.
We just heard from Prisma Health surgical oncologist Dr. Julian Kim. He recently educated us about the fact that breast cancer does not limit itself to one gender. It may be less common, but men can still be at risk.
And tonight, our guest proves that proper education and awareness of this fact is key. Travis Douglas happens to be a breast cancer survivor himself. He is here to shed a little bit of light on the need for advocacy. So thank you so much for joining us, Travis.
No problem. Thank y'all for having me.
Well, it's so important, like we've been saying, to get the word out and spread the awareness. So why is it so important to you? You have a personal experience with it. Why is it so important to get the word out?
Well, it's important because I remember the younger me. When I noticed the lump that I had, more than likely I would have just shut it off and said it was nothing. And what I've learned over the years is that we have to make sure that if it's nothing, let's go and get a doctor's opinion to make sure that it's nothing. Yeah. And so I'm thankful that I caught it in time.
Yeah, take us through that journey of finding not only that there was a problem, but also getting a diagnosis.
Yeah, so last August, I found a lump in my breast, and it was the right breast actually. Immediately, I set an appointment with my doctor, and they sent me out to Prisma Health, which is a great team of people. Oh my God, they're wonderful. They sent me in for a mammogram and a sonogram, and then the week after, I ended up getting a biopsy, and then the biopsy showed that the results that I did have cancer.
But look at what it prevented and what you caught it early enough, and that's kind of the important part is, like you said, is just being aware and taking the steps and the precautions.
Absolutely.
What are some of those common misconceptions that you do hear from people who are like, no, it's okay, I don't need to go, I don't need to do that? What are kind of, how can you battle against those misconceptions?
Well, I would definitely push them to go. Make sure you go. Get yourself checked. Be in tune with your body. If there's anything that's abnormal, that's not functioning like it was supposed to, make sure you go.
Yeah, I mean, that had to have been just a huge surprise. I mean, probably the furthest thing from your mind in some ways, just because of the rarity of breast cancer.
Absolutely, and it's funny that you say that because none of my family has ever had battles with breast cancer. Just the thought of finding the lump, and like I said, I thought it was nothing. It was like a 1% probably chance that I would have thought that I had it, but hey, you know, here we are today. But you know, thank God I'm recovering well. I had my procedure done. I had a mastectomy and a lumpectomy, and everything is looking wonderful. I went to my doctor today. I am now currently cancer-free, and I will be seeking what treatment I will be doing next.
Okay. Well, if we can kind of touch on that a little bit, you did the right steps to get here. Congratulations, by the way. That's huge to just take that. Where from now? Where do you go from now? Kind of what are walk us through the aftercare.
So currently I'm seeing an oncologist, and the oncologist will determine will I be doing the fusion chemotherapy or will I be doing the pill chemotherapy. He said if I did pill, it would probably be about 5 years on the pill.
Yeah.
But overall,
wow,
I'm blessed.
But yeah, cancer-free has just got to mean so much to you at this point. What are some of the big lessons, some of the big takeaways through this? I think anybody that's gone through an ordeal like this and has gone through suffering like this probably has some things that they can share from that.
I think the biggest thing for me is, you know, first of all, you know, having community. And that's so important, just having a support system that is like no other. Second of all, you know, sometimes life is not guaranteed to go the way that you expect it sometimes, so it's full of uncertainties. But I do encourage people to roll with the punches and keep pushing and pressing forward.
Amen.
Absolutely. What have you kind of learned through this process about how people know about breast cancer? It is a very common topic, but the part where it gets rare is breast cancer in men. And what have you kind of learned in this process about the importance of letting it be known that it is possible.
Yes, and the thing is, it's not enough information. So that's why I want to make sure that I do my best to help push and promote and let men know that it is possible with us, and make sure that you go get yourself, once again, checked. I can't say it enough.
Yeah, we have some information, I'm certain, that we can share with our viewers on maybe perhaps some of the things to be looking out for and in ways that you can get checked. We'll make sure to include all this information online as well, WISTV.com. But I think when it comes to something like this, it just goes to show that not only is it rare, but it can also be overcome.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, thank you. Well, you are the proof that everybody, I think, needs to see, and the steps you're taking, so much boldness and just coming out here and sharing your story, and that is just opening up so many doors, I think, for so many people.
Yes,
so thank you for being in here with us today and sharing
y'all.
your story. It means so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You bet, and best of luck as you continue in your journey.
Thank you.
All right. Send things over to Chief Meteorologist Adam Clark, taking a look at our forecast. Adam?
Yeah, guys, we got more rain tomorrow.